Hello, my name is Sophia Dominguez, and this is my senior capstone presentation for the Biomedical Sciences program. Because my partner and I are both student athletes and have a special interest in neuroscience, we decided to dive deeper into specific brain functions and search for connections between the life of a dedicated athlete and its later impact on cognitive brain function. The specific region of the brain we targeted in our experiment was the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe plays a significant role in voluntary movement, expressive language, and managing higher-level functions. When this part of the brain is injured, symptoms include motor weakness, behavioral problems, inability to problem solve, and impaired judgment. Athletes are very passionate and dedicated to their sport, but there is risk that comes with it. Specifically in the sport of football, long-term injuries can persist years after if the athlete is not properly healed from past injuries. It is important to spread awareness and continue to develop methods to potentially solve this problem. This research is projected to study the impact of repeated injury to the frontal lobe of the brain and its correlation with decision-making of former college defensive linemen from the ages of 40 to 50 years old. In our prospective cohort study, the experimental group consisted of 40 to 50-year-old men who were former college defensive linemen in college. Because of the intensity of the sport at this level and position, we expect to see substantial differences in brain activity. Differences in head impact outcomes in various positions are not well understood, but this experiment helped to provide some clarity for the unknown areas. The control group consisted of 40 to 50-year-old men who did not play football in college. With this group, there was a sense of familiarity. We did not expect to see any types of traumatic brain injury unless outside family history, past events, or medical history justified such injury. We used a number of qualitative data methods, such as personalized interviews, which were used to limit confounding variables, cognitive tests including numerical, verbal, abstract, and logical reasoning questions, and a series of MRI and CT scans. Although there were many successes throughout the experiment, I found myself targeting cognitive functions of the frontal lobe rather than specifically working to pinpoint decision making. I am most proud of our ability to adapt to the circumstances of this year. This was a very difficult challenge to overcome, but our organization and efficiency led to constructing an experiment that would help accurately represent our objectives. Overall, we developed fundamental skills and techniques that we will continue to use as our education advances. Personally, I wish to continue this experimentation in college, where I will major in neuroscience. It is important to pick a topic that you are passionate about and would possibly continue researching in college. This will help you discover if you have a true interest in the subject or maybe if it isn't right for you. Thank you.